Weeks ago, rivers across northwest Iowa and southeast South Dakota rose out of their banks and into homes, businesses, even schools. Floodwaters from the Rock River inundated the Rock Valley Community School building, measuring 3 feet deep. Tonight, school leaders continue preparing that building for students in spite of the damage that floodwaters did. KTIV's Connor Trent spent the day in Rock Valley to get an inside look at the school. Connor, what did it look like?
Well, Matt, any sheetrock and drywall compromised by the flooding is already gone. Pretty much from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, there's someone in that school helping rebuild it ahead of the new school year. I talked with the Rock Valley District Superintendent about their reconstruction plan.
I wanted to make sure we had a safe and healthy space for them. And then we did prioritize learning spaces, and we really wanted to make sure that those were done first and that they were clean and safe for them to be part of.
The Rock Valley School District pushed back its starting date from August 23rd to September 5th to allow for more time to get the school ready for its 850 K-12 students.
It's the build back that's kind of driving that pushback, just to make sure we do have a space that's ready for students to feel comfortable in.
When they come back, Rock Valley's K through 2nd graders will have classes at Trinity Reformed Church in Rock Valley, and the 3rd through 12th graders will have classes in the school, but could move around to allow for classroom reconstruction. At the start of this next school year, this is essentially what most classrooms are going to be looking like. They're going to be pretty bare bones with just painted walls, a whiteboard, and some desks. But during the year, they plan to slowly but surely bring in more and more elements as they're able to.
The spaces are going to be there. They're going to be semi-finished when we start the year, but we have plans to kind of stage back different areas. So a class might move out of their classroom for a week while we get all the carpet and finishing touches done, and then move back in and then into a completely finished classroom again.
The state is also helping the school build a temporary structure with 6 classrooms and a common area to give them a little more breathing room during the reconstruction process. Superintendent Van Voorst said that he hopes the school will be back to 100% by the beginning of the next school year in the fall of 2025. Now, for students involved in extracurricular activities this fall, things appear to be as on track as they can be to continue on as planned. Schools around the Siouxland Conference have offered up their facilities to help the Rock Valley teams practice. And for football and cross country, they're already merged with Boyd and Hull, so they plan to practice and have most games up in Hull. Most of the music and arts programs were also affected by the flooding. They had to remove the stage, flooring, and seating from their auditorium since it was at a lower level and had several feet of water over the stage and all of the chairs. Most of the band instruments were also damaged. Superintendent Van Voorst says that the school should qualify for FEMA reimbursement on those items, and they've already received donations from the public as well.
It takes a combination of, different outlets to really provide that, but I feel very strongly we're gonna have opportunities for our kids all year long. We want them here. Rock Valley's their home. We want them to feel comfortable, and we're gonna do everything we can to make that happen.
The first date for Rock Valley schools is September 5th. I also checked in with Rock Valley Christian School, which was also hit by flooding. The progress on their recovery, check it out tomorrow night on News 4. Registration will be in person on August 8th. The school is also offering online registration as well.